What does charity mean to you?
To me, charity is a really strong word, you know. As somebody in my position really kind of owes it to the community to give back, especially in a sense where my job is based on, you know, entertaining fans and stuff. And the fact that so many people come out, there's a lot of different stories out there, you know, and there's always people that need help. And just for me, it's been something that has always been a part of my focus. With success on the field comes success off the field.
What charity means to me is basically it's taken kind of a twofold thing in my life. Before my son was born, charity to me was just kind of community service of a way to pay off speeding tickets. But after my son was diagnosed with hemophilia, and it took on a totally new meaning for me. To me, it meant doing something positive in someone else's life and making a meaningful difference that way.
I think it's really important, you know. If you have a chance to give back, you should. You know, life is really short, and for a lot of people it's too short, and a lot of that like can be kind of modified with a little bit of giving back.
In 2006, my son, who has severe hemophilia, was hospitalized at Cook Children's Medical Center in Fort Worth. And it was close to Christmas time. Micah was dealing with a bacterial infection, and the Rangers came in and they had put all of us into this room.
It was the first time I'd ever actually been to a children's hospital, and it was something that a lot of the other guys were very nervous about because we didn't understand really what to expect. So they put a little Santa hat on us and they put a little fleece on us, and we walked in there, and there was a room full of kids, you know, full of kids that had hemophilia, cancer, you know, various disorders and diseases, and it was really, really heart-wrenching.
Micah was sitting in this like little red radio flyer wagon, and he was kind of playing by himself, and a couple of other players came by. A few of the guys stopped by to say hi to him and stuff, and he was just kind of off to himself. And then CJ came up with Cameron.
He just looked so stoked when we came over there to talk to him, and he put his arms out, you know, as if to like say, bring it in, big guy, you know, I know you need a hug.
Micah just really started engaging CJ, and they really started talking and kind of hanging out, and you could tell there's like a big connection there.
In that brief little encounter, you know, he made a little bit of an impression on me, and I made an impression on him. And later throughout the day, when we were kind of going to the individual rooms, we saw him with one of the toys that we had given him, and he just looked so stoked. He looked so amped, you know, and he's like waving goodbye to us, you know, and I was just like, man, that is the most positive little kid I've ever seen, you know. Like at the time I didn't really know, you know, how severe, you know, hemophilia was.
So I wrote CJ a letter. Just wanted to thank him and said, hey man, you know, I've served on the Texas hemophilia chapter board before. I served at a national level before. If I can help you, you know, let me know. But you're great with kids, and you really should focus on children's issues if you decide to do charity work.
That was like really kind of an eye-opening thing for me, because I didn't really know if there was any worth to my, you know, kind of status as a baseball player in the community. And with that one letter, that very personal outreach, like I saw that I'd made maybe a small difference that I thought in a kid's life, and it turned out to be a big one.
From that point on, CJ's just asked me one day, just said, hey man, you know, why don't we start our own foundation and start focusing on children's issues. And so that's what we do.
A lot of people think that making a difference is only with their wallets. You know, there's a lot of people that don't understand the value of their watch. You can give so much with just your time, and charity is a big part of that, obviously. There's anything from the Red Cross, the ASPCA, the homeless shelters, there's children's hospitals, there's adult hospitals. Basically, it's just people getting involved, and that's the really big thing that I think people fail to see. Part of the reason why I'm involved in charity is to spread the message that anybody can make a difference.